Hello and welcome to a new episode of Photography Behind the Scenes. It has been a while since I've taken you with me on a shoot with the Lumix GX80. I've been asked a couple times when a new video will be coming, and so here it is. If you saw my last video, you know the following already. I was on holiday with my dad, my siblings and Melly on the Italian island Sardinia. And I had decided to only take the GX80 with me on this trip with only one small prime lens, the 20mm f1.7, to minimize my setup, which turned out to be such a success. It was so fun shooting with this minimalistic setup. And on this fine morning, I was out for sunrise and just wanted to go for a walk around the neighborhood of where we were staying for a couple of nights and practice my photography. So I had walked up some steps and found this house with the warm morning light hitting its wall. I composed a simple shot and got this here. I think it's a good place to start. It's nothing special, however. I kept on walking and came to this road from where I could look over the forest and see the mountains in the distance. As I approached this gate to my left, I thought this could work nicely as a foreground element to photograph the view. Here's the photo, and it turns out that the gate has become more the subject than just a foreground element, but it's still a decent photo. Then I continued along the road, and a little later I came across these bins in the distance which had some beautiful morning light reflecting off them, which I decided to photograph. Here's the result, and again I think it's a decent photograph, but just not special. I find it misses this one unique element which would elevate the interest of this scene. It's so hard to pick the right way, because each way here is just so cute and unique. So I don't want to go left because I want to go right, but I also want to go right because I don't want to miss left. So we just came from there. That's where I got the shot of the bins. And I came back here just to go down this road here, because I think to have seen a really small, cute path down here, which might lead to more cute places, so let's explore this road as well. So this is the photo I was able to get of this narrow path, and yet again, I think it's fine, but only fine. I like the path, it's cute, and I enjoy the leaves on the left. However, maybe the composition misses a subject of some sort. I'm not sure. What? Where have I come to? So apparently this little path goes down to the beach, which I find quite satisfying because now I can go back and explore that other road, which seems to lead to more roads, so we'll go explore those. So after leaving the path behind and coming this way, I found myself on this parking area where I spotted this small path here, which I felt like following. I only walked a couple steps and found this cute entrance to the house. This is what I got, and I like it. I love the colors, how the greens and yellows of the plants interact with the pastel pink of the house. And here I do see a clear subject. For me personally at least, it's the entrance path leading to the house's door. Then I walked further into this area and came across another cute entrance of the same style. This one, however, didn't quite fit into any attractive composition for me, and so I had to give it up, but I found something else instead. As I looked up, I really enjoyed that morning light hitting the rooftops from the side. Therefore, I decided to photograph that. Here's the result, and I think it's fine. I still like the light and the romantic vibe of the photo, but overall it's a little bit boring. just next to the previous house entrance, I came to the next one, and here I saw potential for a slightly abstract composition. This is what I got, and I think it's interesting. I like how the composition takes out the context of the subject and abstracts the scene to a play of lines and shapes. Then, for my next photo, I didn't need to walk a step, I just turned around and found this glowing door in front of me. I thought the light looked pretty cool, so I tried to find a composition to present it, and this is what I got. I like it. The light gives off such a warm and romantic mood, and the subject matter is fairly interesting. I continued to walk through this cube path, and around the corner here, I spotted this baby pushchair, which I then decided was going to be my subject. This is the shot, and I think it's quite interesting. The composition leads the eye through the path, and at the end is this half of a pushchair. Nothing really abstract or exciting going on here, it's simple. I adore the colors again. This place in general is so beautifully colorful. Then I kept walking and just looking left and right to spot anything worth shooting, and there I found this white house, or the top of a house. I thought it's interesting how that one room just rises above the rest and gets some morning light onto its wall. This is the photo I got, and I really like this one. As you can see, I added this soft pinkish tone to the photo, which gives it a romantic, nostalgic and dreamy feeling. The house in combination with the green bushes at the front just makes for a sweet scene to shoot, which reminds me of some peaceful place one would imagine. Then, just like the last couple photos, I just walked a few meters and found the next subject to shoot. This time I was intrigued by the colors and cuteness of this terrace front. Here's the photo, and I love all the little details I can pick out here. The pinwheel on the gate, the sea animals hanging from the top, the wooden material of the roof, and just so many little things that make this photo so fun to look at in my opinion. Next, right around the corner, I found yet another interesting house entrance. Here's the photo, and again, this is a beautiful interaction between natural elements and abstract shapes. And the colors are too so pretty. Then I walked down to the entrance to see if there's anything interesting there and got a shot of the wall. Here's the photo. It's okay. The elements I enjoyed so much that made me want to get this shot come across. I mean those flowers coming up in the middle, or that pot with some flowers in the wall, which is such a sweet detail to add to that wall. However, overall, the composition is not so interesting. Next, I shot this view here from the steps I was about to head down. The photo is okay, not really much to point out here. Then I turned to my right and got this photo, which also is not so interesting, I think. Then I headed down these steps and it came to a house which had some warm morning light hitting its walls. I thought the scene looked amazing and was worth a shot, and so I got this here. I like this. It again falls into this category of warm romantic photos, and I think it works nicely. I also enjoy how this composition has some depth thanks to the layers. Next, I wasn't finished with the house yet, and I got a photo of its door, which also worked nicely. Something worth pointing out here is how this photo is pretty much the opposite of the previous one when referring to its depth. This photo is centered around one layer only, which nevertheless works fine, I think. This is me almost forgetting my tripod. Then I decided to try to get a photo of this path that leads down to the sea. The outcome is cool, I think. The path gives these leading lines that carry my eyes to the sea in front. After checking out the view, I came back to the main path and found another interesting side path. here it is, and strangely, I like the photo. I say strangely because the composition is actually a little aimless. The leading lines lead into nothing, and the house at the back is placed a bit randomly. However, everything still feels quite evenly balanced, and I really enjoy looking at all the details. That just there was the cutest place I've ever seen. More or less. It was so cute. Whoa. At the end of this parking area, my attention got caught by that red stop sign and the bike parked next to it. They seemed like a great subject for a photo of this place, so I tried it. Here's the result, and I'm loving this. The composition works perfectly. It feels so balanced and also aimed. The subject with all the colors in this morning light creates such a pleasing image in my eyes. Next, I just turned around and got a shot of the house behind me. This one turned out okay. I don't know what's wrong here, but something is preventing me from liking this photo a lot. It's fine, but somehow not good. Then I was walking up this road and found another house entrance, again one of those with the two small walls. I got a simple, straight photo from the front. And this is it, and I think it's cool. I like how the colors are quite reduced to only green, yellow and blue. So that turned out to be the last photo of the session. From here on I walked towards our place of stay, and on the way I didn't really find anything else, so I ended my shoot. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you have a specific photo that stands out for you? My personal favorite of the day is this one. I'm just so fond of how the composition is balanced here, and the overall lighting and mood. Everything just works in this shot. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, and I'll hopefully see you again next week in the next video. Until then, goodbye.